Oh, righty then. Howdy, folks, and welcome on back to the Flying T-Bar C. So, it is time for us to be getting on into another week worth of streaming, where we're going to be playing all sorts of different games. And always, um, currently for this week, we are going to be looking at playing, um, so whatever Wednesday is today, where I play whatever the hell I damn well please, and that means we're gonna be doing some more Trails in the Sky tonight. It's gonna be kind of a grind sesh because there's some stuff I need to do. Didn't take the time to do it because I got too caught up doing Honkai shenanigans earlier today. So thing that happens sometimes. So we're gonna do a little bit grinding and hopefully a bit of story progress. Jimmy was bullied here. Well, how did Jimmy? How you doing tonight? Um, Tomorrow will be more Throwback Thursday, where we play Golden Oldies from My Childhood or Yours. It's going to be more Wild Arms 2. Just going to keep on keeping on with that game, making good story progress. Um, Friday will be more Fantasy Friday, where we're going to be finishing off, or not finishing off, but we're going to be continuing on with Final Fantasy 12 Revenant Wings. We are very close to the end of that game. I think we're at 92% complete, I want to say. So there's a couple extra battles we got to do, some other stuff. We might just bum rush uh the story stuff and then go ahead and then do extra stuff after that, depending on what we want to do when it comes to that stuff. I'm terrible till I saw you. Well, thank you, Jimmy. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do with that, but I am wanting to finish that up within the next 2 weeks, sure. Um, which luckily I've got all the 13 games now. Thank God for the Final Fantasy sale that was on Steam. Able to get all the 13 games for super cheap, so that makes me happy. So then what else was there? Saturday will be more Saturday where we fuck around and find out with strategy RPG games. That means it is going to be more Disgaea 4. That will probably be maybe I'll split it and do some story. But I think we're on the actual final chapter now. So when it comes to that, I would like to get a bunch of grinding done, so we are going to be doing that stuff, or the grindage on that one more. And then Saga Sunday, where we play long running series. They have phenomenal stories. And that means we're going to be doing more Trails in the Sky on that day as well. So yeah, that's all I really got for you guys. So what do you say we go ahead and get on? Oh wait, nope, I can't do that yet because I gotta do my shameless shill. Which I say, if you guys enjoy my streams, you enjoy my content, hell, maybe you just enjoy my dulcet. You can check out all the other socials, which are YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Blue Sky, Ko-Fi, and Thread. YouTube and TikTok are where you guys can find the archive and highlights. Twitter and Blue Sky are where you guys can find any announcements involving the stream, things such as when I'm going live, what games I'm playing, and what days I'm playing those games. Ko-Fi and Throne are support outside the stream if that's how you roll. However, please make sure you're taking care of yourself before you try taking care of me, folks. That is all I ask of you. But now that we got the shameless chill out of the way, what do you say we go ahead and we get on into the actual game here, shall we? No, I'm not gonna have to fix the thing this time. Woohoo! I thought I was gonna have to fix the screen again, but I don't have to this time. So yoink that over there, then get back onto the game itself. So I tried hooking my PlayStation controller up to this, by the way. After using the PlayStation controller for Fall Guys at Olympia, and I discovered it doesn't work. God, we're already 20 hours into this game. That is crazy. However, we apparently have a thing that we now have to go try to do. So things I did do off stream in this game is I went and got a bunch of equipment and stuff, and I did the money grind with the vegetable sandwich trick. So we got all that stuff taken care of. But now what we have to do is there is a monster that we encountered out here that we are supposed to go ahead and go try to take out and try to do some grindage off of. So that's what we're going to do real quick. And he is going to be off of this screen. Should be somewhere over here. Correctly, he was off the right hand side, which there, oh, right there he is, right there. We just found him. Okay, so we have that. Have that. Also got this. That's the new one. Check that one out. Lightning! Oh, that's actually a really cool lightning spell, not gonna lie. Ow!
I'm sorry.
That was fucked up. That was real fucked up. Estelle, come back. Let that lightning fucking rip again. Oh, that's fine. I could care less. Nice.
Seems you came up short.
Got HP 2. Okay, that's awesome. That is what we're looking for, actually, is we're looking for those HP 2s. And apparently there's a pendant of some sort that he drops that we're going to try to get our hands on as well. So I'll try to get a couple of those. Probably won't get all of them, but we can get a couple. This HP. Okay, Shadow Spear. That's that instant kill move that he just fucking pulled on me. So we might make use of it. Go ahead and throw fireball. Potluck in a shell. Oh, right. I gotta remember I have that potluck in a shell. Because that's actually gonna be way cheaper than using the fucking bombs. Alright. Very small AoE. KO 20%. Nicely done. No items, but we're getting sepith from it too, which is nice, because we do need that. There we go. Preemptive. At least this is better than the damn palms. Nice. Okay.
Let's move out.
And that was a good drop because we got the pendant also. We got the pendant and the other thing. Way better than trying to do the damn shiny palms, that's for sure. Considering there's like only one way to hit the stupid palms.
Seems you came up short.
Like, I'd rather grind this guy out and then... Ooh, we're gonna have to go re-find where palms are. Ooh, that's gonna be... Ooh, what did we get? What did we get? What did we get? Just another... We want the HP2s, but I would like to get the pendant more. I really do appreciate the fact that I can just be like, haha! Just fucking let shit go. There's also the fact that the amount that the CP goes up
Seems you came up short.
is fucking phenomenal. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, don't do that. Atta girl, Shara. Oh, okay, we got one.
Seems you came up short.
Nice, we got the skull pen and another HP2. Action. Prevents death blow. Okay, that's handy. Got all sorts of good stuff, like we've got the neckwear, the work helmet. Wish I had more of the press charm and the but we can get those from more shining palms. So hopefully we'll get more of those as we continue on doing. Man, I mean, especially since I can fucking surprise this guy, it makes this fight so easy. Like, this is super nice. Especially because everybody gets to raise their CP10. So we can build CP relatively quickly.
Seems you came up short.
I think we've got enough HP2s, but we still need 2 more of the skull pen. Well, that spell doesn't do as much as the firebolt. Explains why his filling of the gauge is slower.
Piece of cake.
Alright, got another skull pendant. H3, so uno más. And then, yes, we've got, this is 1, 2, 3. And then Estelle has one equipped. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, please don't do the instant KO. Thank you. There we go.
Seems you came up short.
Need one more skull pendant. Hello, Tips and Weebs and Well. Hello, Gravy. How are you doing tonight? How are things going, my friend? We're doing a bit of grindage right now.
Oh, are we done already?
Doing fine playing the new Warframe update. Ooh. So what's new with this update? Nice, we got the fucking pendant. Cool. We are done with grinding this thing. Actually super awesome. That didn't take very long at all. Racer Guild for a scene, did that. Did that. Alright, so apparently we're supposed to go to West Bose. I believe I talked to everyone. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's see. A lot of stuff. New frame, new skins, new mission, new arcanes, new weapons. Nice, nice. Gotta love them big updates, right? This one, West Bose Highway. Avenue Village, Roan Pass. Ta-da!
Seems you came up short.
This update story, Jade Constellation, is the sequel to Jade Shadow update. Okay. Very nice, very nice. More big lore and shit then. Chest is empty. So very empty. Probably need to make sure I save. Nice. Ow.
Piece of cake.
Avenue Village. Burnout Path. Didn't I have a side quest up yonder? Revenue monster. First monster has been sighted along the trail behind Revenue. Behind Revenue. Not so much deep lore, but it does expand on other stuff. Nice, nice. Why did you miss? The hell, Joshua?
All right, we're good to go.
Hmm. Revenue Village. So this is Revenue Village, huh? Sure is a peaceful place. Look, there's an orchard. The village is known for its production of fruit. But it used to have a rich mining history. I heard there's an old abandoned septium mine to the north of here. Know a lot about the place. Been here before? Yeah, when I was training to become a senior bracer. During that time, I covered the whole kingdom on foot without an airliner. Why? An airliner would have been so much more convenient. Airliners are certainly convenient, but they only get to the 5 major cities. If you get used to their convenience, your attention won't reach other places. First, travel on foot and see the places you should protect with your own eyes. It is pretty much the way your father recommended me to go about my training. I'd really said that? There's certainly the possibility that an incident occurs in a place you're unfamiliar with. End up getting there too late. Also, it would be pretty advantageous to know the geography when chasing a criminal. That's exactly right. Might be a good idea for you two to take on that challenge if you have some time. There, don't think I've seen you around before. Welcome to Revenue Village. What you got? Nothing insane. Ah. Ugh. Since this is Louis we're talking about, he's probably mistaken. Probably just been looking at the stars too much, if you ask me. I know what I saw, and I told them so, too. But who are you guys, anyway? Merchants from Boze? Welcome. Are you here to stay the night? Actually, I will go ahead and stay the night. Please. Thank you. There's a slick-ass animated trailer for the update. Nice. Gotta love it when they blow the budget on animation. Because most of the time, the animation's worth it. You guessed. I apologize, but I'm in the middle of getting everything ready for the day now. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Kind of a cool way to set up a bar/inn. Let me guess, you're here to buy fruit? Sorry to say this, but my husband is outside. You need to speak with him. Would you mind going to the orchard? Maybe I didn't want to buy fruit. Okay. Got this house. Huh? Might you be the ones from the Bracer Guild? See the request on the bulletin board? Yep, sure did. This is wonderful. My name is Rice. I Guess you could say I'm the elder of this. As I'm sure you're already aware, there's a vicious monster roaming the trail behind the village. So, do you know what kind of monster is taking residence? No, I don't think anyone has gotten a good look at the thing. However, I think it may be one which lies in wait for prey. When a mine was active years ago, the type of monster often appeared and harassed the workers. I see. So it lies in wait, huh? Going to be a bit of a pain to find then. Looks like we'll just have to hit the trail and see if we can find out where it's hiding. After the mine was abandoned, stopped going up that way, we believe the monsters had gone into slumber. Why in the world is one appearing now? Almost time for us to begin planting saplings this year. The way to keep the villagers from worrying, I had Figaro standing guard at the gate, not tell anyone else about the monster. Please exterminate the monster as soon as you can. Well, I'm on it. People left in this village are those who managed to live through the flames of war 10 years ago. I hope we can all continue to work together. Oh, look, there's people down at the orchard. This year's weather is good, and it looks like we can, like any kind of fruit, will ripen nicely. Alright, you come to see the orchards? Like they're going anywhere soon, so take your time and look around. Can't get Gray to listen to any common sense. Almost lunchtime. Better hurry up and finish these few jobs here myself. Alright, there we go. Talk to all of the people. Sorry, you can't go beyond this point. I shouldn't be telling you this, but there's some rumors going around there's a vicious monster behind the trail. Yeah, and we already talked to the village elder about it. Doesn't mean you're with the Bracer Guild. Yep, that's right. And it's a good thing you're here. Season to plant saplings is almost upon us. Help out a lot if you can exterminate this monster before things get really busy around. Anyway, be cautious out there. Okay. First part here, do this, talk to that, work on this. Sign go east. Avenue Mine. West Avenue Mine. Southeast. Southeast and then. Oh! Hi, Beastie. Oh. Oh shit. You fucker. Gotcha, sucker.
Let's move out.
Whoa. Yikes, that scared the heck out of me. I wasn't expecting a monster to pop out like that. Looks like it followed the sound of our footsteps and attacked us. Almost caught us completely off guard, too. It had attacked one of the villagers who knows what. Good thing we took care of it before anyone else ran in. Read. Well, anyway, we should report back to the village elder. Oh, you know what? I just realized I ran the complete wrong fucking direction as far as treasure hunting. Shit.
All right, we're good to go.
Alright. Boink.
All right, we're good to go.
Southeast. Chest is empty, but it wouldn't be empty if you put something in it. Fuck you. I don't put treasure back inside chest. I take out the chest. Death blow 2. %100% kills enemy, but quartz brick. Oh. No, thank you. That's... Like maybe on the shining palms. That might be kind of neat. Beast steak. Oh yeah. Nice.
Piece of cake.
Oops. That, oh well.
All right, we're good to go.
Alright, so we got all the stuff there. Going there. Nothing up this way. Weird decisions, but whatever. Oh, it's because they keep healing. I was like, why aren't these things dead yet? There we go. Nice, okay, we can definitely go take on fucking Shining Palm now. Quick.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Abandoned mine. Revenue mine. No, just got her some help. Alright. Like we found all of our treasures this way. Oh, it's you guys. Just felt some sort of tremor, so you came out after all, did it? And we took care of it too. Are you serious? Yep, consider that monster exterminated. It was a bit feisty, but not a problem in the end. Thank Idios. This is wonderful news. Real mess if we had monster trouble pop up any later. Hurry and let the village elder know real quick. You guys really did us a favor. No, there's not much to see in the village, but please enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. We'll do that, thanks. Oh, it's you young braces again. I've heard the news. You exterminated the monster on the trail by the village, did you? Yep. Did somehow, I guess. Pretty hard, pretty tough in the end. Like we'll be able to plant our saplings this year without any more worries. Really grateful to you. We don't have much to offer, but please let us know, or please know that you're welcome here. That's great, but I would really. Alright. We're gonna stop hunting for dialogue as much. To be perfectly honest. Because that's just taking forever. While it's very cool to see how people's talking options and stuff like that change, I would like to make some more distance. So, just pay attention to make sure we don't miss anything for a second. Or a treasure, for that matter. Where the fuck is that palm at? Find it when the path goes north, just before it continues. So it should be in the next zone. No, that can't be right, because this is right back into Bose. Alright, we're gonna have to double check this now. Also, I better make sure that we have optimal damage available. Alright, West Heiser, look at the map. West. Little patch of trail. Okay, that's reviving bomb. Okay. Go west one more zone. Perfecto mundo.
That's that then. Let's move out.
There's one monster. I got your ass now.
Seems you came up short.
Oh, what? What are you? Seem like you're not that big of an issue. Oh, except you do that. And that makes you into.
All right, we rule.
Excuse you.
Piece of cake.
Trying to find the stupid palms. I don't know if it's in this zone or the other zone. But we're just kind of wandering up and down it. Oh, nope, there it is. There we go.
Here I come.
Oh shit. Well, that's not okay. So we are not strong enough to be taking these palms off.
Someone's been naughty. Piece of cake.
I mean, 30 is still good. I'll take 30. But definitely not strong enough at the moment. Alright, so let's mosey our way back to Mose. But as we get our CP built up, we'll freaking do that, which theoretically I could like go back over to that one guy and get the meal. They'll raise the CP up to max. could do that if I. Honestly, I might do that off stream. Is revenue monster. Nice. Four, 3, and 4. And we also had this one, which is letter carrier K. Yep. Good to go as far as side quest. Now we gotta go back over to the rich lady house. Wow. Now, isn't this a gorgeous place? Check out that crazy looking, crazy expensive looking chandelier. Calm down, Estelle. Looks like this is the place, alright. Now I just wonder if she's home. Oh, do we have visitors? Welcome to the Bose Mayor's Rest. May I ask who you are, please? We're with the Bracer Guild. I made a request to the guild, and we've come here to inquire about the Well, I have heard from the mayor that we would be expecting you. However, I'm sorry to inform you that the mayor is currently out at the moment. He has gone to worship at the chapel. When do you expect her back, sir? Well, let's see. Actually, I would imagine her to be making a return any moment now. We're kind of in a hurry to meet her. You alright to call on her at the chapel? Well, I don't wish to inconvenience you. Don't worry. It'd probably save the both of us some trouble. But if you don't mind me asking, what does the mayor look like? Typical wealthy person. Big hat with feathers in it. Gemstones from every pore. Feathers? Gemstones from every... what? Oh! Colorful. Quite off the mark, I assure you. How would I describe her? Should I say she looks splendid, or should I say she's beautifully mature? You just find the right man, and I could retire in peace. Huh? Never mind. I was just thinking out loud. Ah yes, this may help. The mayor has a maid accompanying. This might be the easiest way to find her. Mayor's being accompanied by a maid, huh? Sounds easy enough to find in a crowd of people. Let's hurry and head over to the chapel. Alright, it's over here. She moved. There you are, you're the maid we've been looking for. And you are... Still, that wasn't very polite. My apologies, we're with the Bracer Guild. Looking for the mayor so we can confirm the details of a job she requires. Oh, I see. Please let me introduce myself. I'm her maid, Lila. See to the mare's daily need. Being served hand and foot, huh? We live in are really different. So where is the mare? Mind me asking? Come here to pray? She's playing hooky from her religious duties. Huh? I'm sure she's probably in the middle of inspecting the situation in the market. Took off after telling me to pray for her too. Know how I should say this. Mare seems like she has quite a unique personality. Well, doesn't she sound interesting? Even if she weren't the mayor, I'd be kind of intrigued. There's no doubt she's a capable person, although she does have a bit of an unrestrained aspect to her at times. Anyway, I'm on my way to meet her now. I don't mean to sound impolite, but would you mind waiting at her residence? I will let her know you're there. I don't know how I feel about going back there empty-handed. Be alright if we just came along with you instead. Just meet to meet the mayor. Guess it's okay. Make our way over to Bose Market then. Wow, this place is really huge. Wonder where the mayor is. Well, she does stand out in a crowd, so I'm sure you'll find her right away. Huh, just as I thought. Two of you should be absolutely ashamed of yourselves. Trying to force up the price of food at a time like this by buying it all up. You're not fit to be merchants in Bose. But, ma'am. We were just thinking about how to increase sales for the Bose market in general. I don't want to hear any more from you. If it were other products, it would be a different story. But making undue profits on necessities would lead to negative publicity for the market. Turn these goods to their original prices at once. Alright. What'd you say? Now, I don't doubt your passion for the Bose market, but I want you to understand this. Commerce, when you get right down to it, is the established relationship of trust between people. Believe me, if you do business with that in mind, you become wonderful merchants in Bose. Yes, ma'am. We'll do our best. Oh, madam. Lila, so you came, huh? Sorry you had to see that side of me. Actually, you did a wonderful job as always. Never mind that. These people are here to see you. Please come back home and meet them. Oh, that emblem is. Could you be the braces I requested? Yep, that's us, but does that mean you're... Forgive me for not introducing myself. My name is Maybell. I'm the owner of this market and the mayor of the Bose region. Holy shit. We're gonna eat in a fancy restaurant? This restaurant looks super expensive. Are we really going to have a meeting here? I often use this place for business meetings. The food is quite good too. Tell you what though, I heard the mayor of Bose was a woman. But I never imagined you would be this young. Based on looks alone, I would say you're only 4 or 5 years older than me. Actually, I still feel like I'm nothing more than an unworthy successor to my father. My late father was the previous mayor, and all I did was inherit the rights to the Bose market and the political foundation which he set up. That's a rather unvarnished self-evaluation if I've ever heard. After all, I'm just the daughter of a businessman, so there's no sense in getting high hat about that. But anyway, would it be alright to go over the details of my request with you again? Sure, that'd be fine. Well, what I would like to ask you to do is investigate the disappearance of the missing airship and bring closure to the incident. I am of the opinion that braces should be would bring more desirable results concerning this incident than the army is currently producing. Reason being, we're not fighting a war, we're trying to find answers and solve a mystery. Well, I, for one, would be honored, but don't you think you're overrating us just a bit? Just call it a businesswoman's prerogative. Fact of the matter is, an influential businessman was aboard the airliner that disappeared. In addition, if the Royal Army continues to keep Bose airspace as a no-fly zone, business is going to suffer. And just when business had been booming prior to the Queen's birthday celebration too. I see. So this is an economic appeal, alright. Right. Yes. It's something which I can't trust to be left up to the army alone. So what do you think? Will you accept my request for your help in the matter? Well, we have our own reasons for wanting to investigate the incident, and we'd like to accept the job, but the army has been actively trying to exclude bracers from anything having to do with the incident. So, I don't suppose you could pull the mayor card for us, could you? Maybe show the army who's running the show. Excluding bracers, huh? This must have something to do with General Morgan, then. That man has disliked bracers from the beginning. You know who the general is, Mayor Maybell? He was a friend of my late father's. Tentatively speaking, we have a passing acquaintance with one another. So, I may just be able to do something for you. Meaning... Lila. Yes, madam. I guess this should be sufficient. Here, please take this with you. What's this letter for? It's a letter of request to General Morgan. If it is to inform him of my request for the information about the incident as the official responsible for the region. I think this should be enough to get some information out of the army. I see. But I wonder if that bracer-hating general will even meet with us at all. I think it would be a pretty safe bet as long as you hide your identities. You'd probably be best served by saying you are messages for the mayor. I don't know if I like the sound of that. We're lying or something. It's not lying. Just not be telling him everything. Since this is a time-sensitive situation, I think we should be practical about it. I guess you're right, Joshua. By the way, where do we need to go meet General Morgan? There's a fort called Hocken Gate on the international border to the north of Bose. Should be able to find the general there. Alright everyone, I'm counting on you. You just leave everything to us. Find out anything, we'll come let you know. I'll be looking forward to some news. Goodbye and have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Alright, let's get going, shall we? Hocken Gate is at the end of into Isen Road to the north of the East Bose Highway. In short, we need to head out the East Gate and then turn north thereafter, right? Alrighty then, Hocken Gate, here we come. Alright, so nothing new over yonder that direction. Fuck it, we already started doing all this stuff, so we may as well do it now. Alright, we're going to be looking specifically for anything that's got symbols. So, first we'll go to the restaurant. Enter Rose Restaurant. Manager Lecter. Thank you for your continued patience. I'm anxiously awaiting your next visit. we were treated by the mayor last time, and how much did it come out to be? Don't think we'll ever be able to come here again, not on our salaries anyway. True. You have to admit, the food was worth the price. As expected, the food made by professional chefs is something else. Nobody else here. Racer Guild. So, you're going to meet General Morgan at the Hawken Gate, are you? To be honest, I'm glad you're taking on the mayor's request. You're dealing with a lot of accidents or incidents involving monsters. Although none of these incidents have been very big, all of my bracers here at the branch have been tied up with them. Frankly speaking, since I had no free hands, I was thinking of asking assistance from one of the other guild branches. Huh? Who's this guy? He looks like a bracer if you ask me. Hello? Is anybody there? As unfriendly as ever, aren't you, Sting? Weren't you that bracer in training from some time ago? Got it. And thanks to you, I can call myself a senior bracer. Almost didn't recognize. You have some sort of work here at Bose Branch. At the moment, yeah. Now we're dealing with a number of incidents, so we're a little shorthand. Help you could give us would be useful. Just want to share his acquaintances, huh? Does seem like a bit of a scary guy if you ask me. So, but the way he carries himself, looks pretty capable as a bracer. Ding, ding, ding. Lila and Mayor Mabel. To the mayor's house, again. No, that's the chapel. Don't care about the chapel. Gotta go the other way. Nope, not that way. This way. Miss Mabel may not look it, but she has been really hung up over these incidents. There's been a string of break-ins, you see, if you hadn't already heard. If there's anything you bracers can do to assist Miss Mabel, I'm asking you, the lonely may please help her shoulder the burden. Goddamn, lady! You're just too nice, I can't say no. Looking forward to hearing a good report from you braces. When you meet with General Morgan, please give him my regards. Well, number one, howdy there, Lost. How are you doing today? And, what is this fish that upsets you on a personal level? Howdy. The ocean sunfish. Okay, what's the problem with the ocean sunfish? You're definitely gonna have to elaborate on this because hi, Dorothy. What are you up to? Well, don't you all have shining faces today? Okay, now smile for the camera, please. Looks like she can't hear you. Yeah, I guess she's off in her own little world again. It's literally the most useless fish in the ocean. It's 2,200 pounds of inedible meat and floats around with a whole lot of nothing. It has no pain receptors, so animals just swim up to it and bite chunks out of it, and it just keeps going. Oh my god. I mean, would you still be able to turn it into fish meal at the very least? Like, I feel like you could turn around and use it as a fertilizer or something like that. Potentially. Maybe. Get started here, you receive aid from the city. Wow, Bose is really a city of commerce, just like everyone says. Yeah, that's because since Mayor Mabel's father, That's because since Mayor Mabel's father's time, the city has supported this place. The reason we've all been able to have our own stores like this is because of late Mayor Mabel's father. Yeah, I regret to say I caused a bit of trouble for the mayor. Disgrace upon the merchants of Bose. The only reason this fish hasn't gone extinct from pure stupidity is because they can lay up to 300 million eggs at a time. Ah, that's funny. You only thought about profit. Mayor Mabel was exactly right about us when she got angry. We're on the verge of straying from the path of a merchant. As commissioned officer of the Liberl Army, for some reason I couldn't give up on my dream, so I left it all behind and opened this shop. Oh, I fought me tooth and nail about this, so I've got to work hard to make her understand why I chose this people. Daughter, on the other, happy about my business. So sorry for my husband, but I feel kind of lucky that our flight was cancelled. Now I'll be able to spend more time shopping. Love looking for bargains. Each month, one shop in the market receives a reward from the mayor, but my shop was chosen for being the most scrupulous. Now I just feel like working all the harder. Interesting. Like the mayor's got her own ideas on how to make the economy grow here in Bose. Yeah, she may be young, but you can definitely see she's really supporting the market. And yes, you can use it as some form of fertilizer. Well, there we go then. We just need to catch more of them. Alright, so we talked to Spence, talked to Dorothy. Top left corner stall. Talked to Buck already. That's taken care of. Minuet. Top left. Left? Oh, that's not it. Been doing business here since back in the days when this was an open air market. In other words, I'm the most senior merchant in the market. I guess you're a real veteran here, huh? Yeah, we're talking more than 40 years ago when I started up this business. Time, there wasn't a wonderful building here like you see now. Those they may have changed a lot. The kind of excitement you see here is one thing that hasn't. Alright, so that's everybody at the market. Got a couple up at the place up here, so this way. Out of all 2,000 to 4,000 pounds of meat in this stupid fish, only 5 to 10% is edible. That's barely 100 pounds of meat. Oh god. You are awfully fired up about this, Lost. What is this world coming to? Trying to head to Rouen, and then all of a sudden I'm told the flight's big. Despite this being out of my control, arriving late for a business deal is embarrassing as for a Bose merchant. That was hard. From north of it. I hate that fish. Bose International Landing Port gets a lot of traffic. Found out why I came here expecting to get some photos with this horrible camera. Why isn't there a single ship coming in? Literally a giant disc with fins and a stupid face. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that is some funny shit in my opinion. Boom, boom, boom. So we got all that too. Nothing new at the Bose South Block. Sides of it. Have some stuff. Nothing there, nothing there. Go back to first bridge. There's one there. Alright. You know what? There is one location we haven't gone to yet, and I feel like doing some exploring. So besides the stupid fish driving you up the wall, my friend, how the hell else are you doing today? Yes, Senor Lost? New and sell path.
We're good to go.
No, 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 no. Go away, beasties. Damn, it ran right into it. Oh, damn it. Come on now, Joshua. Thank you.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Huh, there's one here too. That's nice to know. Liberl power. Okay, we don't want to go there yet. This is where we want to go. Galleria Lakeshore. What a refreshing breeze. Just taking a stroll around here feels so good. Welcome to our lovely inn. My little sister and I run this place here on Valeria Lakeshore. Have any pressing errands? Why not stay here for a while? Gimme. 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 There we go. Welcome to the Kingfisher Inn. Are you here to stay? See, not exactly. That's too bad. Scenery of these places is beautiful. A refreshing breeze blows through here all day. I guarantee you'll find it relaxing here. Please visit us again when you have a chance. Okay. Alright. Now we have investigated all locations. Except for Hawking. Damn. Ow.
All right, we rule.
Ooh. This is going to be heartburn. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Hold it right there. It is currently not permitting civilian passage through the checkpoint. Authorized personnel are not allowed past this point. Sorry to make you waste your breath, but we are authorized to be here. It's Mabel's. I was requested that we come and speak with General Morgan about the status of the siege. As you can see, this document is official. But if you don't want to let us through, I'm sure you'll be hating life later. There's nothing we can do but let you through. You serious about this? You know, Mayor Mabel is the one in charge over the entire region. You can't just ignore that. I guess you're right. Alright. Grant you permission to pass, but make sure you don't cause any troubles. Whatever happens, never forget that we share a border with the Empire. Yeah, we got it already. Alright then, let us through. Weak sauce.
We're good
I'm a little overpowered level-wise, I feel like. Try fighting the big bird, though. Reichvelger.
All right, we're good to go.
The baby birds.
Oh, are we done already? Piece of cake.
Nice. Bonia Border Hocken Gate. This is Hocken Gate? It's freaking huge! Of course it's huge. It acts as the sole entrance to the Empire and is the rampart that protects Liberl from foreign threats. After it was destroyed in the war 10 years ago, a much more robust wall was built in its place. Standard military reaction, bigger equals better. Which means beyond this point is no longer liberal. Territory of the Erebonian Empire stands beneath the emblem of the Golden Stallion. Erebonian Empire. Enough staring for one. Go meet General Morgan. There's some barracks right there to the side of the gate. Find him there. Okay, let's go. All that. I want you to remove those bracer emblems you got pinned to on your chest. Things won't be pretty if General Morgan sees them. Oh, I forgot all about that. Somehow I feel all weird doing this. There's something that just doesn't feel right. Don't worry, that's proof you've only just started adjusting to being a bracer. Think about visiting the Empire. Like anyone's here to fill out the necessary paperwork for leaving the country, though. Well, it doesn't really matter to me. I just live my life on a whim. The only reason I decided to travel to the Empire is, well, because it occurred to me. Oh, you look awfully familiar. What a surprise. First time eating Liberl's cooking. Rather delectable. Glad you liked it. If you head to town, there's a number of other places where you can eat great Liberal cooking as well. If you enjoy this trip of yours, alright? That I will do. Kind of food I can get in a border dive like this, that truly in feast elsewhere. Excuse me for having a bar here on the outskirts of the country. Where you go feasting on the finer things, how about a glass of wine? It's not high-end exactly, but the taste is worth the price. Well, then maybe I will. This guy is... Looks like a traveler from the Empire, if you know me. This wine is quite good. This is called cheap wine. The Liberl must be a wonderful country. I think this only adds to Queen Alicia's prestige as a ruler. I'm a merchant from the Erebonian Empire. I'm on my way to Bose. Good day and welcome to our humble establishment on the outskirts of Bose. This is a bar. We've got wine to drink and food to eat. Don't expect anything too elaborate. Stuff I've already got to pay. Now we gotta go over this. Welcome to the Hawkhead Gate. Hey, wait a minute. You come here by way of Ison Road? Maybe. How in the world did you guys get through? Barricade hasn't been lifted on the Ison Road yet. Came here on an errand for Mayor Maybell from Bose. Get us in to see General Morgan. I should explain what the mayor requested without disclosing his identity. Oh, that's understandable. In that case, I could definitely get you in to see the general, but unfortunately he's out at the moment. He's actually spearheading a number of searches right now. Like our timing was bad. You don't happen to have an idea of when he might return, do you? I think he'll be back sometime today. There's a bar at the rest stop over there. Why don't you go wait for him there? I'll let you know when he gets back. Bar? In the place we were just at? Why is there a bar in this place like this anyways? Obviously because it's the border with the Empire. The screening process for those entering and leaving the country is really strict, so there are a lot of travelers who have to wait quite a bit. That makes a lot of sense. In that case, it's understandable you would need facilities like an inn and a bar. Well then, we'll take you up on your suggestion and wait over at the bar.
Good day to you all, my fine friends. You appear to be citizens of Liberl. May I ask if you are traveling to the Empire?
We're just here on an errand. Not traveling to the Empire.
You appear to be a citizen of Erebonia yourself. How about you? Here to visit Liberl Kingdom? Uh, I'm glad you asked. I am indeed a visitor in Liberl, both for work and for pleasure. And you? You're running an errand, but I can see your true colors. I know exactly who we are. Indeed, braces know.
How'd you know? We removed our bracer emblems.
Trying to tell us you're in the same profession? It's true that there are guild branches in the Empire, but actually I'm not a bracer. I just know several people in the guild, that's all. And there's an air about it. Reminded me of them. I just thought I'd ask. Those are some excellent deductive reasoning skills you've. I don't think an amateur could have picked us out of a crowd like that. You sure you're a traveler? Please don't look at me with such suspicious eyes. Those cold, flickering eyes of amber, just like a glass of exquisite brandy.
What?
Just make me want to kiss you and hold you in my arms. Okay, moving on.
What?
You're a bold one, aren't you?
Wait a minute, you. Are you one of those men who likes other boys?
I can't help myself when I see something beautiful standing before my eyes. Daughters of serenity, sons of elegance. Supernatural melodies and cleansing landscape. Pieces and stories that move the soul. And last but not least, exquisite in food and drink. For things such as these are those which pique my interest.
So you're a pervert, just like I thought.
Yep, definitely a pervert. How dreadful is it that genius is misunderstood in every generation? I feel as if my delicate glass heart is about to be broken. You, with your magnificent black hair, please comfort me in my time of need. I'm gonna have to pass. You've already scarred me for life as it is. I heard of strange conversations in my day, but this one is worth remembering. Look at that kid's face. Ha! Hey, you three. Oh, it's the soldier from earlier. General has returned. Just spoke with him about the matter, and he said he'll meet you now.
Really?
Yes, so come to the barracks with me immediately. Wow, that was much quicker than I thought.
Yeah, at least now we'll be able to find out what's going on.
Okay then, let's be off, shall we?
What?
What are you following us around for? The timing is excellent. We didn't miss a beat exiting behind us. It seemed almost natural. Scarily so. Ah, you noticed. Everything about you all just seemed so interesting, I thought I'd take a gander. Please don't mind me. Carry on, my good gent and mademoiselles.
Of course we're going to mind. Now get you, shoot.
Luge. Was that guy?
Seriously, what was his deal?
It's not normal, that's for sure.
Getting rid of that weirdo was probably better not only for ourselves, but a service for the world at large, too. Now let's hurry and meet with the general.
Airliner start by to travel here on foot. How long do they expect to keep a merchant from the Empire such as myself waiting? I ain't finished reading the book that I brought to pass the time. Holding on to it's just going to add to my load, so I'll gladly give it to you free of charge. Here. If you change your mind about taking me with you,
In your dreams.
such a cold-hearted creature for being one so young. I could hear some arguing. Is there some kind of problem with another traveler? No, nothing big like that. That aside, can you let us be with the general? Yeah, he's inside. The office is the last door on the left. Make sure you don't go wandering around to other places you're not permitted. Oh no, jail cells. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? The hall on the left. Looks like this is the general's room. Alright, there's nothing. Are you here on behalf of Mayor Maybell? That's right. Very well. Inside. Thank you for seeing us. I'm glad you came. My name is Morgan. Been tasked with guarding the Hawken Gate by Her Majesty Queen Alicia. Honor to meet you, sir. We are all here on behalf of Mayor Maybell. Pardon our intrusion during such a busy time. There's no need to apologize. I've known Maybell since she was but a child. Couldn't imagine ignoring her request. That's one from the mayor. Alright then, would you please read this first? So it's about the missing airliner, is it? Under ordinary circumstances, that information would be strictly confidential. Is a request coming from her. I'll tell you everything I know. Sweet! Why are you happy about something that doesn't concern you? Crap, I should have kept my mouth shut. The mayor appears quite distraught over the situation, so we've wanted to do anything we can to assist her. I see. Well, I'm glad to hear that she has been blessed with some good people. Let's get right down to things and explain the status of our search efforts. You. The airliner Linde disappeared on its way to Roland after taking off from the Bose landing. Presently, we have units searching all areas of the region. We have yet to come up with anything. So, what you're saying is the possibility of the incident being caused by monsters or an accident is really slim, right? An airship of that size had crashed and would have likely been discovered in the initial search effort. Yes, that's exactly right. In fact, the flight route between Bose and Roland goes over some plains that allow a commanding view of the land. Of course, the probability of an airliner going down in Valeria Lake or the ocean is extremely low. Boy, am I relieved to hear that it's probably not a worst-case scenario like that. So, if those have been ruled out, then that leaves the door open to the possibility that the airship could have been taken, right? Which makes me think the only remaining motives must be to loot the cargo or demand a ransom for the hostages. In other words, a hijacking, right? Also considering the geographical conditions, could have been a covert operation carried out by the Imperial Army. That would be really big news if that were the case. What's the matter, General? I was just thinking that's quite an impressive assessment for some civilians. We also considered the possibility the Imperial Army was involved, though we have enforced strict regulations on the flow of information. International incidents, if taken lightly, could result in another war. But thanks to the small mercies of Idios, Possibility of another conflict disappeared early this morning. Certain organizations sent a letter to the royal family and Orbital Ship Company, claiming responsibility and demanding a ransom for the passenger. Organization goes by the name of the Capua. The Capua family? It couldn't be who I think it is, could it? Certainly appears that way. Sky bandits who have been operating in the shadows in the Bose region are led by 3 siblings at their head. You've heard of them. Not only have we heard of them, we just had a run-in with them in Roland. Can't believe those good-for-nothing thieves managed to create such a big incident here in Bose. Still. Oops. Had a run-in with them in Roland. I had heard that some of their gang had shown up in the Roland region, but he's onto us. Yeah, because of you and your big mouth. See now. I thought the way you were able to analyze the situation was strange for mere civilians. Never would have guessed that a girl and a couple of kids like you were bracers. But who are you calling kids? Just for the record, Her Maybell did in fact request that we come here to talk to you. Silence, deceivers! Get in here, men! He looks pretty pissed. Oh, this is how a hard-nosed military man acts, eh? The matter, General? Visitors try to pull anything funny? These bracers need to be shown the door. Throw them out immediately. Well, at least we're not getting arrested. So what is your problem, old man, trying to brush us off like bugs? You're no different. Hiding your identity so you can try and finagle some information out of it. Because you pull underhanded actions like that, the bracers can't be trusted. Just where do you get off calling it finagling? Your own fault since you didn't share information with the guild to begin with. Nonsense. Who in their right mind would leave an incident this big in the hands of a mere civilian group? I swear, all the stupid things Mabel could have tried to pull. Hiring a bunch of kids like this and just getting in the way of our search party. How about you cut the crap, General? Why do you think we had to come all the way from Roland to begin with? Because when it comes down to it, you military morons can't do your job. Did you just say? Holy cow. Sheriff's really pissed, alright. For the past few months, you've known about a string of burglaries which seemed to be the work of sky pirates, right? And who, knowing full well it was them, dumped the workload onto the guild instead of looking into it themselves like they should have, huh? And now, the second this incident happens, you get on your high horse with an attitude. And yet you've got nothing to show for it. Hostages, and not even a location of the missing airliner. Don't you think that's an embarrassment to the entire kingdom? Silence, girl. Military is an organization that runs on discipline and does not take actions on a whim. Unlike a group I know of who didn't think ahead and let the Sky Bandits escape, so enough with your incident. You're really looking for a fight, aren't you? How sad it is to see such discord. Strife brings nothing to be borne, but only extends the barren wilderness within our heart. Let me sing a requiem for you all, one to soothe your parched souls. A gentle yet wistful tune to bathe your brittle spirits and cause the desert of your hearts to bloom. Brightly shooting stars, leading trails in the sky. Like a guiding light, they show me the way to your eyes. This yearning passion tears my heart in twain, and the cruel moon marks my. If this fleeting dream shall never, a single wound will remain my heart for all. Our passionate first and final kiss. Your tears to me are an amber bliss. Oh no. Run, Joshua! Let us immerse this eternal love. Looks like you all understood what I was trying to get across. What is it that is most precious above all? Love and peace, baby. I think it's about time for the search party to be returning with their reports. That's right, General. Get back to my duties. Sure you don't let those kids in again. Oh. Cancel any further checks on the travelers along Ison Road. Having these kids around any longer will just be an eyesore. Right away, sir. No way. Where should we escape? He's still right behind us, isn't he? No matter which country you visit, military men lack romanticism. But you lot, on the other hand, appear to appreciate my aesthetic sense. You know, maybe we should get going ourselves. Yeah, good idea. We had a bit of trouble, but we did manage to get some information. We head back to Bose. How about we think about our future plan of attack? Where are you going? Wait for me. I mean, please wait for me. Let me try and introduce myself again. I am Olivia Lenheim, wandering bard and musician by trade. As you already know, I'm an Erebonian touring your fair Liberl. I'm Estelle, and... Now, wait a minute, why do we have to introduce ourselves to you? Dear Estelle, yet intercede for us back then. I'm Joshua. I'm Shahrazad. Things were getting pretty heated. Glad you stepped in before something really bad happened. Let me just say thanks. You have nothing to thank me for. I only did what any person who loves beauty and peace would have done. However, if you insist, how about going on a date with me? I'm going to have to pass on that. First of all, I don't have that sort of free time. That's too bad. Right then, I guess I'll just accept Joshua as a substitute. What do I have to do with any of this? Please don't involve me in your questionable humor. That's odd. I didn't mean it as a joke. Saying that makes you even more questionable. Now, just a minute. How come you didn't invite me on a date? You? I don't know how to put this, but you're a bit lacking in the sexy department. You might want to think about taking a lesson or two from your friends here. Well, excuse me for not being sexy. And what do you mean by saying I should take a few lessons from Joshua? Calm down, Estelle. Good enough just the way you are. Yes, it's true, you are a bit lackluster in the sexy category. What? What did you just say? Oh, good grief. Anyway, like I said before, we're busy. Sorry there's not a better way to thank you, but we've got to get going. Then how about you take me along with you to the city of Bose? This is my first time in Liberl, after all, and I'd like to request a guide. Well, if that's all you want, then I don't mind. Shara, now just a second. The least we can do, and we're headed the same place anyway. Plus, acting a guide is one of Abricia's many duties. Oh, alright, I guess we're stuck with him until then. But what if he tries to sink his poisonous fangs of lust into Joshua? Estelle? Don't you worry, Joshua. I'll save you from his perverted attentions if he tries anything funny. Exactly? What is it exactly that you think he'll try? Please don't refer to me like I'm some sort of ferocious beast. I'd rather you call me a hunter of love. Even Love Stealer wouldn't be that bad of a title either. Are you alright in the head? So how about it? Shall we leave for Bose, eh? Counting on you all to get me there safely. Now, let us be off. Who died and made you leave? Hey, wait a minute, you. I'm not done warning you about the grisly fate that awaits you if you try to sully Joshua's innocence. Oh, he's a party member. I've got extras of all those. There we go. We'll do that. Ooh! Use a pistol. And all that stuff. So, golly, I really don't need much when it comes. We'll go ahead and throw a red scarf on him. And let's say a light. Why the fuck? Nope. Wrong attack. Oh! Alright, he's slinging around enough oomph that...
That's that then. Let's move out.
Not too shabby.
Right, so there's one
Take that.
place we need to go visit real quick.
Nighty night.
Gotta head back over to Vert Bridge really. Regulators, mount up! We've got a raid coming in. Howdy there, Lyra. Let me get you a shout out really quick. Let's see here. Who all do we got? We got the Assassino as well. Howdy there, Fluffy. Howdy there, Tabby. Hey, Alec, how are you doing? Lyra, my friend, of course. How are you doing? DeReal, how are you doing? How you doing? So for those let me go ahead and run through the spiel like always. For those of you who don't know me from the Airstream, I'm Flying Tube RC. I'm a variety PNG tuber who plays all sorts of different games. Currently, the kaboom! There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom! But anyways, so I'm Flying Tube RC, variety PNG tuber, playing all sorts of different games. Currently, we are playing Legend Heroes Trails in the Sky, the OG version. Been wanting to get into this for a while, and I've been enjoying it quite a bit. It's been a fun time. Of course, if you guys need a raid and run, by all means, feel free to do so. But you are also more than welcome to hang out with me tonight. So whichever you prefer is fine by me. And of course, for those of you who are watching me, you should totally go check out my friend Lyricu, the most adorable little assassin that there is. Looks like she was playing some Super Smash Bros. Tonight on her community day. Tell me, guys, how was Smash Bros? Who was jacking who up? I've got to know who was winning tonight. Yeah, gonna wash up and need to go pack. Gonna go on a trip tomorrow. Ooh. Well, I will message you tomorrow so that we can bullshit a little bit then, Lyra. Because I am curious about the trip. Well, how did that laser? First time chatting. Hope you're doing well tonight, my friend. Happy you didn't start with the remake. It's amazing, but uh, going back after playing it feels so weird. I can imagine so. But I have been falling in love with this game so far, so we'll see. Rise was king. Yeah. Well, then, number one, congratulations, Rise, on whipping ass over there. And Lyra, make sure you go get yourself packed. Don't forget all your good stuff. I imagine you're probably going to take your Switch with you. All right, we're going to go ahead and get back into it now. One of the weirdest things I will say about this game so far is how they kind of limit you on grinding. Because I have most definitely like sat around trying to grind everything, and mostly off stream, and it's weird how it decreases the experience the higher level you get. But we're gonna go see if I can find a certain NPC room.
Hope I didn't screw up and make this NPC disappear. Shit. I think I did. I hope that doesn't lead to fucking something. When was the last time I fucking saved? It was all the way up there. Shit. That was like 2 hours ago. That means I've done a lot of shit since then. I'm going to consult something really quick. Shit. Let's see here. Okay, maybe I'll go check there really first. If not, I might have to go redo some stuff on stream.
or off stream so that I can make sure I didn't miss something. Although I guess we have a couple hours and I can handle it, but I really don't want to miss out on certain shit. This game is definitely something where I have had to consult a guide. There, friendos. So this is Bose, is it? More urban than I'd imagined. That building over there is Bose Market, no? Well, you seem quite knowledgeable. Are you sure this is really your first time in Liberl? Huh. I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. One published by your very own Liberal News, no less. Guidebook? Do they really sell such things? I don't know how to say it, but we live in a really convenient age. So, do you intend to go shopping at the Bose Market now? Yep, and after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant. Right, at the place we ate at with the mayor, What I mean to say is, I guess this is the place. The Anta Rose, authentic liberal cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. But it's supposed to cost a pretty mirror if you decide to go with the full course meal. I'd have to recommend a normal bar any day over this. Worry not, my fair lady, I've brought sufficient travel expenses. And if that's not enough, I'll earn more with my superb skills. Superb skills? You're not talking about your songs and musical renditions, are you? Can you actually earn mirror with that crap? I've starred in as the main opera singer at the Great Theatre in the Erebonia capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1 million mirror in a single night. Big fat liar. Alright everyone, good work. This is farewell until fate brings us together once more. Adios amigos. What horror have we unleashed upon this poor innocent city? Is everyone from Marebonia a weirdo like that? I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. Read in a book that their ethos respects the strong silent type. What you're saying is that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist. Now just hold up there, Estelle. If the artists of this world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. Let's see, we need to report the information we got out of the general from to Lugron. It would be best if we let Mayor Mabel know after that, too. First we visit the guild, and then the mayor's residence. Okay, let's get going. Alright, let's find out if I done fucked up. Because if I did, we're gonna have to do some serious backtracking. But on the flip side, I already know where to go for a bunch of shit, so I can make this go by much faster. Alright, y'all are starting to piss me off. God damn it. There we go.
Seems you came up short.
Damn it again.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright, apparently her first location was somewhere up here. That... not here. Well, that's not. Time to consult Google again really quick. Okay, looks like it's not a big deal. So maybe I can just make sure I catch her at the next location she's supposed to appear. There's a pretty proper name on the guide, so I was like, I better make sure that I'm not fucking something up. Now she's. Oh, that's. So we go up to Hawken Gate basically after this. Nothing new in that one. Pops up there. Nothing in this part of it. All right. Come on, Missy, I'm begging you. Please let us in. If I could just get a comment from the mayor, I'd be on my merry little way. Yep, that's right. And of course, I'd need a photograph, too. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. Went out to ask all those without an appointment to leave. Hope you can understand the situation. Come on, please. For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. I have an obligation to inform the readers. But, yeah, what about the readers? We'd probably reach double the number if we have the mayor grace the cover. She's said to be very beautiful, after all. Dorothy, why'd you have to go and say something like that? Huh? But it was you who was saying the same thing, remember? Said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers in to buy the magazine by featuring the sexy mayor on the cover. You idiot. This? Well, aren't you a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Mabel about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. But wait, this is a misunderstanding. Please, leave. Fine. Are we going to be okay not getting a photograph of the mayor then? Please, for the love of Idios and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut. Niall, wait for me. Ooh. Huh? God damn it, I didn't want to do this yet. Good afternoon, Lilla. Oh, it's your bracers again. Returned from Hawken Gate? Yeah, something like that. Those two you just turned away. A bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they planned to use the mayor to make some quick mirror. As long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow that to happen. I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious. That's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor's waiting for you. I don't want to go inside yet. Gotta go over here first. Oh, hang on. We have more talking to do first. Man, I really want to be a merchant. I've never been very good, but I've never been good at arithmetic, so maybe I'm just not cut out for it after. Who knows? But if you're already going to give up on any possibility before you've begun, then you're bound to fail at anything. But you were just discouraging him a little bit ago. Harry, I hope you know you act just like a little kid. Goddamn. He is a little kid. Leave the poor kid alone. Currently looking for an in-house pianist. Seems to be no one with the necessary skills anywhere in this whole land. So speak with the owner and see about summoning an imperial pianist restaurant. A pianist, huh? Man, when they say this is high-class joint, they're not kidding. Well, I know where he's gonna pop up then. Alright, let's go talk to... Let's go talk to Luger real quick. Oh, new ones. Searching for sites with the Bose region where the plant known as bear claw grows. If you know of such places, please notify me at Spence Pharmacy within the Bose market. Come see if you need further information. Ferocious monster known as Master Cryon, Nebel Valley, Thunderquake, and West Bose. Okay. Oh, it's you kids. Did you find out anything about the incident? You bet. Valuable information at that. Sky bandits in the Capula Fit. You're right. That is valuable information. Looks like we'll be able to decide on a policy for the Bracer Guild related to this. However, I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is an even bigger Bracer hater than I originally thought. Yeah, I was really surprised myself. Well, the job of Bracer is pretty much respected by everyone. But to encounter someone who hates Bracers that much... Don't worry about it. General Morgan is an exception. Under the normal circumstances, the Royal Army and the Guild maintain pretty good cooperative relationship. Like this time, you're going to have to deal with a lot more than you bargained for. Then I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining a low profile. But it looks like these recent burglaries are also the work of the Sky Bandits, right? Yes, taking into account the incident in Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind these. Calling burglaries is one thing though, because most of the stuff that's been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would have never thought that they would go as far as to commit heinous crime like hijacking the Linde. Now that you mention it, that is rather odd. The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison. Yeah, hijack an airliner and then turn around and demand a ransom from the family. Risks there are greater than any potential. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves. Alright, let's go find ourselves a beastie. Actually, no. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That's right. No, don't attack. Okay, good. She maintained her focus. No, she didn't. You bastards. Oh, shit. I didn't realize she actually went down off of that. Alright. I normally don't like using this, but it ticked me off.
That's that then. Let's move out.
To the mayor. Oh, nope. Chapel. She's gonna be up this way. Dealing with complaints from the citizens, late delivery of goods, the market because it's a fly zone, servicing the sewer facility, selecting gift for Her Majesty the Queen, harm incurred by monsters on path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Hello? Oh, are you back already? You look pretty busy. Better if we came back at a later time. No, you're fine. So you found something from General Morgan, right? I'd like to hear about it. Good work. I feel I have a much clearer picture of the situation now. First, there was a hijacking by the Skybed. Now a ransom demand. The situation is much more serious than I originally anticipated. General hadn't found out we were bracers. I think we could have learned more, but... Oh, it's alright. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. With this information, I should be able to take some effective countermeasures with the city. Now, I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers. Imagine that'll be quite a difficult task considering you're already as busy as you are. Well, that's just the duty of the mayor. And since the identity of the criminals is now known, I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident. Of course, that was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before. I'll wager the honor of the guild that this is one group not simply leave up to the royal army. Yeah, that's for sure. Dad defined, and then we need to deal with these Sky Bandits once and for all. Huh? What's with the look, Joshua? Just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? That Dad got beaten by a bunch of Sky Bandits? Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland. I'm in agreement with you there. Cassius could have easily dealt with a group of that caliber. Come on, Joshua, and you too, Sherrod. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. Pretty good, I'll give you that. But I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on an entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard that airliner? Oh, didn't I mention that?
Embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention he's a bracer too. His name's Cassius Bright. Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah. Why? You know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. Sorry, I just don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, and I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I'm at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As you mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right. I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. Mayor and the General have known each other for a long time, after all. Huh? Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here? Just searching around blindly for the airliner and the sky bandits probably won't amount to anything, right? I mean, if that's all it takes, then the army would have found them a long time ago. Huh? What's the matter with you two? Still, you've matured. If it had been the same you as before, you probably would have said, like, let's just comb the entire region. Thought I'd see the day when those words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotions for words. What are you two trying to say? You can be so rude sometimes, I hope you know. We're complimenting you, Estelle. Seriously. Fortunately, unlike Roland, Bose region is enormous. I was hoping for a clue right about now. Clue, huh? Alright. Wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place earlier? Pretty starved for a story, but he's got to know something by now, right? It's true, he arrived in Bose a little before we did. I think it may be worth talking to him. Wonder where they went. Alright, we gotta find Spence. This marketplace is much more lively than I could have ever imagined. Definitely worth seeing. You Spence. Nope, you are not Spence. Oh, it's this shopkeeper up here. Help you find something. Medicine works wonders. Came here after seeing something posted on the bulletin board at the Bracer Guild. You by any chance be Spence? Oh, your braces, are you? Waiting for you to come. Guess we can dispense with the formalities then. Said you're trying to find places where the bear claw grows, correct? Yes, the bear claw is a medicinal herb that is difficult to find in these parts. Now I've been having them shipped from Roland. Recently, I was asked by Father Holstein to prepare a new medicine. So it seems I'm going to be using more of these than before. Now that you mention it... Hey Joshua, did anybody see a bear claw just recently? Yep, we found some in the Nebel Valley. See? There weren't many of them, but there should be enough to use for your medicine. This is wonderful news. It's been said that the bear claw grows in humid places. Think about it, the Nebel Valley is a perfect place for them. I appreciate you helping me out like this. I can put my full effort into preparing this new medicine. Great. Like with your work and have a wonderful day. We'll be going then. Okay, got that one done. All right, now we're going to West Bose. Now we go this way. We'll find ourselves a monster. Actually, we're gonna rest first. Nope, not this one. This one. You know what? We haven't saved in a hot second. God damn it. There we go.
Oh, are we done already?
Oh! Aren't you a big fella? Holy shit. Just keep up with the stone hammer. Oh, howdy there, Gravy. Thanks for letting me whip my whistle, my friend. is much appreciated. There we go, not too shabby. Almost went running the wrong direction. There we go.
Seems you came up short.
I will go rest at the hell again. Actually, no, I think we're alright. Ah, good. Doesn't hurt to go prepared. Alright.
Wonder if this will build up her CP a bunch because it's multiple hits on multiple enemies. Oh what the shit?
Can't be.
Okay, note to self, don't use arts on little birds.
We're good to go.
All right, we're good to go.
Isn't that you, Sherazard? I see you again. I haven't seen you since the last time you were here during your training. It isn't nice. What are you doing here? Well, we had to request to exterminate a monster in this area. Barricade lifted on the road, I was finally able to complete my job. Really? So how is your swordsmanship coming along? Started mastering the use of that weapon? Oh, please don't even ask. I'm still working on that. By the way, Sherazard, are you here on a job with the guild? Yeah, something like that. Although, the job is a little different from the one you're handling. That's so. Well, this region has become more dangerous recently. Make sure to be careful. Races at the Posted Ranch have been so busy recently. That's why we never got around to the incident with the airliner. There we go. Nah, I'm not.
We're good to go.
There we go.
Piece of cake.
Like the wind's picking up a little bit.
think I missed my turn. Yep, I missed my turn. This is where I'm supposed to go. No. The hell? That button. Oh, okay, it's closer to the vert bridge. I didn't go far enough.
Piece of cake.
There we go, there's my turn. Actually, I know we need to remember some bullshit here. Oh, hi there, big fella.
go.
Okay, so there's the guy we need to fight right. Going all the way back around this. Ah, fuck your freezing bullshit. Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to. I mean, okay, we got her up to full health. That's okay.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Let's back up to that. Well, fine then. Someone with jerk.
There we go.
Piece of cake.
Alright, hold on. Gonna hurt, otherwise enter, go west of the. Okay, so we're going the wrong direction. Oh, there's a bridge there. There we go.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Alright, the firebolt is the way to go.
Oh, are we done already?
There we go. Perfect.
Piece of cake.
There we go. Probably better make sure it's up. What are we looking at here? Water, weak to fire, fire. Wind is not terrible, so it might be. Okay.
Here I come.
Let's do this!
Someone has been naughty.
A little worried about all them casting spells. It might end up being a lot of damage. Looks like I was kind of right about it. Nice. Make our way. Back to Bose.
Alright! We rule!
Turn these jobs in quick. Okay. Go stay at the hotel again. Considering the time, I believe. Call it. Once I save. How to save. Alrighty, gang. So we are going to go ahead and call it a night there. But I want to say thank you all for tuning into the Flying T-Bar C this evening. Appreciate you guys' viewership. Whether you were chatting or whether you were lurking, I appreciate all y'all all the same. I will be back tomorrow with more Throwback Thursday where I play some golden oldies, my childhood or yours. Good night, T-Bert. Good night, Gravy. Make sure you have yourself a good rest of your night and sleep, okay? Uh, so, like I said, it's gonna be Throwback Thursday, and we are gonna be playing some more Wild Arms 2, just making progress in the story, getting shit done. So I guys there because I know I'm excited and I hope you're excited too. Get to sleep. Exactly, Gravy. You need to get to sleep. Of course, don't forget to check out all the other socials. TikTok, Twitter, Blue Sky, Ko-Fi Throne. YouTube is the archive. YouTube and TikTok are archive and highlights. Twitter and Blue Sky are announcements. Ko-Fi and Throne support outside the stream. But as always, make care of yourself for me. For those of you who are a part of the regulators, feel free to copy and paste the reg message, uh, and get ready to post it in the chat and all that fun stuff. As we raid out, because we will be raiding out. As for who we're raiding out to, I'm not quite sure yet. Let's see what all we find here. Couple from the usuals. Let's see if I can find anybody on the randos list first. Hmm, no one is super catching my eye at the moment. So, I think I'm gonna say that we are going to raid out to one of those, which we have. You know what? We'll go ahead and we'll head on over to Church HB. Miss Church is a lounge sleeper slash tournament announcer VTuber. She's currently putting on her event that she's been planning for a while called Churchella, which is essentially her version of a digital festival. We're gonna head on over yonder that direction. Have ourselves a pretty so with that raid timer now started, as always, folks. Make sure you guys enjoy yourself some good food, some great drinks, even better company. I'll see y'all on the flip side. Happy trails, folks.
Checking out this music charity.